Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back to another one of these. Welcome back to another episode of the MC Radio Show. Here on Monday, the second, 2019. Here, and September 2nd is the first episode of September, folks. Here in 2019. Um, 4 episodes in, and today, a couple things happened today, and my mother's birthday was today. Um, so happy birthday to her. Um, and it also begins my first full week at my 11th year at work. And as of right now, it is probably going to be my last full year of work. Okay, so you guys knew this was coming, and this was going to be on the horizon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain in the next 20 minutes what I mean. So over the last uh, over the last 10 months. Now you know what you're saying, Mike. It's only been 9 months since the year started. So over the last 10 months at work, I've been trying to put. Well, let me just put it another way. I think my time in retail is going to be very numbered. My days in retail are going to be numbered as of today. So I'm going to give it about a month or so. Yeah, probably mid to late October, as I said before. I'm probably going to be moving on to greener pastures. Um, and I'm probably going to find a job in the state, probably in my own field, pretty much. And it's going to give me a chance to look at what I want to do, and if and when I want to go back to school for something. Um, so right now, uh, over the last 10 months, um, over the last 10 months or so, I've been trying to plan with Mike Manager, um, Mike Manager, my manager, Michael Breck. He's a great guy, and very fair. Gives me a lot of hours, and he was given the chance for me to succeed in my section and give me the chance to lead and do something good. Um, so, so what I did back in December, I think there was a plan to put together something because we figured that the three people that were running market at the moment weren't doing so great, and some changes needed to go on the horizon, and it was getting to the point where um, we didn't have a system that was good enough, and we couldn't find what we needed, and it was getting to the point where I wanted to change to happen, and I really couldn't say much at the time because I was still recovering from some stuff, trying to figure out the friendship thing with April. But when I figured that all out, so basically what was happening was when we were doing all the core stuff, Frozen was basically um, the way it was. Everything was all filed away. When you went to the Dairy Core, you couldn't actually find anything because everything was all messed up. Everything was on pallets. You had to dig for juice and stuff, and the produce cooler was more of a mess. It wasn't getting cleared out regularly. We were still having CNS from a couple of days before, and if I wanted to find a certain milk for somebody, couldn't find it. Um, so I must have showed Mike manager that, and he must have known that what was happening too. The system we had for backstocking in our section was just basically crap. Basically, it wasn't really all that good, and the push load wasn't all that great because we were getting We weren't getting our own aisles instead of just dividing the stuff up like we do now and getting it all out of the way. Plus, January kind of some things got hit on the head. Things kind of came to a head where there were some violations that happened in the section with dates and stuff, and we sort of had to. I sort of got banned from that as a reaction, and Mike sort of got loud at them for not really staying on the ball. And on top of that, the two other people that were working with Adam, our other ETL that was there, our main ETL food was running there. He wasn't doing so well keeping things under wraps, and he did his best, but he wasn't doing so great. He also the two people that were under him were also dating, so there was a lot of favoritism. There was a lot of fighting going on. Things were really coming to a head. Things were boiling at one point because I think they were fighting at one point, and my manager saw this, and then I think it was late December. He said, "I'm going to have plans for your section because I think things are going to be going downhill." So he and I set up a system to where he was going to groom a couple people to come over and allow me to have hours elsewhere, and I'd help them out once in a while as soon as they got acclimated, which I did. And then I had to obviously relearn what they were doing, and they were just using the same setup, but I wanted to make sure that they knew that I knew the setup, and I didn't act like a know-it-all because I wanted to make sure they knew what they were doing. So I played that the way I needed to, because I wouldn't play like the expert and the know-it-all, or I wouldn't have gotten anything. Then after a while, they swapped the schedules because one of the guys that we had was calling out, and I think he's gone now. But a couple of the guys that we have in CNS right now are good. April's running dry pretty much now. She's basically running dry right now. And I just think that at this point in time, we have a team lead coming in next week. So I'm thinking right now that I'm going to run with the team lead, see what he does. And if he makes the changes that I want him to make over the next couple of weeks, then I will obviously make the steps, but to leave. But I've already made up my mind because I know it's going to happen. So I'm just going to talk to him, say what I need to say, and then just be done with it and not have any problems. I feel at the moment that competitively, I think I passed them. I think I've gone to the point where I just lay back, do my part, and just not get overly excitable, because I don't have any more time to it, because I don't want to invest any more time emotionally into these guys. The moves that I'm making now are basically kind of end of life type move, kind of end of lifespan, kind of end of career type moves. Well, trying to curb my career type moves and move on type moves, because I feel that I've reached my limit and that I need something bigger and I need more of a challenge. I feel that, yeah, I'm dealing with a lot of personalities, but I'd rather help other people improve their lives rather than just to do the same boring old thing over and over and over again. And I trust that I'm leaving it in hands that are ideal, not perfect, that are ideal. And the reason why I say the word ideal is because there are still some things that aren't great that can be improved on, and they'll be made ideal. April is also very ideal. She's not perfect, but she's ideal for what she's doing. And I feel that she's growing enough, and that the guys that I'm running with in CNS are growing well enough. I mean, the one guy that I'm working with during the day, me and him, I feel that he's got presence, he's got the speed, and he's got the attitudes, and he's got the drive. It's just that some people don't see it that way, but I see something more, obviously. I don't really see him as a problem because I feel that he's training to run that way just in case we get more people. And why would you stop your regiment just to and change your regiment just for other people? I think he's got the right attitude. He's definitely got the work right ethic. The only reason why a lot of people don't seem to mind him. Um, Tim's his name actually. Good guy. He's actually gives me a little bit of a hard time, but it's good. Competitive hard time type stuff. It's great. Um, the only person who really doesn't like him and kind of doesn't like him because of a bias, I think, is April. I think she'll have to get over it because um, I think it's because of the way I I think she has a bias because of the breakup she had late last year, um, and everything. I think she's still a little. She still has a little distrust of her boyfriend is African American, and it's been a year or so. So I don't think. Um, but she still has a bias towards the group of people, and that's like. Um, so yeah, I just don't know about that one. But yeah, I think the setup's there, and what my plan is, guys, by middle of October, I'm probably going to be out of there. Probably mid to late October, I'm going to be out of there because I feel I've curbed my development enough, and I feel like I just need to play the way I need to play, and that's about it because it's retail, and it's got to come to an end sometime. So yeah. Um, so what the rest of my plan was to groom those people, and then eventually have April come over because I promised her she may have a spot in market. I just needed to get the current powers to be out of there. So what I needed to do is I need to make sure her health got better, which it did. Her health did get better, but she couldn't open up her hours because I think there was some political bullcrap happening on. I think there was a manager that was giving her a hard time, and just wasn't really allowing her and giving her a chance very much to grow. And it was because of a bias and some political bull crap. But this bias went on a little too long, and I think it should have been dropped. Um, I think it should have been dropped when this person changed over departments. I thought it was a very poor move. I thought it was very unprofessional what she did to April, but eventually she left, and April was able to go full time, and then I vouched for hours back in late March, and then of course, well, we kind of run it to today. So I got her. I I basically groomed successors in CNS, and then I got April in market. I got the hours I would need. I got the respect. I've conquered what I need to conquer. I've conquered my own Everest, basically. I think I need greener pastures. It's been a great 11 years with them. I think I've learned a lot. I think I've learned a lot about myself as well, so I can't discount that. And everybody that I've run across has changed me quite a bit. I think that's going to be a big thing in the long run, and I think I'm just going to keep battling. So from here on in, I'm just going to play the way I should. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to test. I'm basically just going to run for the next month and a half. I'm basically just going to run flat out and just not give a damn about anything. I'm going to help the people I need to help and everything else. So yeah, I'm officially going to be leaving Target within a month and a half. So mid to late October, probably. I'll probably be leaving. Another elephant in the room is gameplay. I noticed I have had quite a drop in views and stuff, and also subscribers. I'm sorry. I have a second channel for that. It's called Mike's Gaming Corner. It's going to keep that title. It's not going to be MC Gaming Corner because who am I, MC Hammer or something like that? No, not like that. MC Hammer is completely different. But yeah, that's my. But that's what I've been doing because. But yeah, that's what my plan. My career plan is and everything. So yeah, one other thing I wanted to share is how I like these things. Let me just say, you have to take your ears get kind of hot. First and foremost, your ears get kind of hot, and they kind of get kind of clammy under these because it's really really warm. But it blocks out the noise, like I can't even hear the like you can't even hear the fan over there as much. It's going to pick up in my microphone probably, but I can't hear the phone very much. It's noise canceling. It's actually good for going to sleep, actually. I'm not going to lie, these are good for going to sleep. I just put this up like this and I just go to sleep. Did I like the price point? It's $30 for this Runmus Art X2 headset. I still have the box in my closet just in case I want to return it, but I'm not going to return it because these things are awesome. And they have great, as I said, they have the glow in the dark capability, which I haven't shown yet, and everything else. So yeah, and everything else. So I just want to get out of the way. I will tell you my plan for the future in the next coming episodes. And I will give you guys an update on when I want to do this. This was probably one of the reasons why I changed my upload schedule, is because I do not know when I'm going to be able to upload and how often I'm going to be able to upload if I change jobs. So yeah, guys. I'm liking this so far. I know I'm 4 episodes in, but it's kind of good for me not have to record every single day. I just got bored of the radio I just got bored of the vlog after a while, and I just needed to do something different, and hopefully it will gain attention over the next couple of months. And I'm going to try to talk to my friends at the Phantom Menace to see if they want to watch me for a little bit, because these episodes are longer. And the reason why these episodes are longer is because it's in Luau. I've had multiple episodes a week because generally you guys only have me 6 minutes, 5, 6, and maybe 8 minutes a week, and that wasn't enough. So I needed to sit here, talk, and have a good time with you guys for, I don't know, 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, 15, 20, 25 minutes probably, because I'm long-winded, so I kind of need to open up my vocal cords a little bit, and I always like to save a little energy, so to speak, because it's my thing. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying this to the fullest. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for me, guys. So yeah, you guys now know that I'm done with Target. I'm probably going to be moving on the next month or so, and I'm going to be doing what I need to do to end my existence there and just ride off into the sunset on a good note. So tomorrow and the rest of my existence there, I'm just going to be going flat out, and I'm just not going to give a darn, because in a month I'm not going to be around. So I'm just going to give it my all, show this new team lead that I can do stuff, and hopefully I like his direction. I think I will. We'll see how that goes. I might come out here for another radio episode here on September 2nd, 2019, here for the 4th episode. As usual, everybody, long live America, long live democracy, long live this great country. Amen to my grandparents' spirits. Amen to both of them. Thank you very much. To those souls, including my grandmother. Amen. Bless my friends with their successes and their health. And also Tori LG. Hopefully you are watching these. I will be watching your videos as well. Good night, guys, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next radio show. I'm actually off on Wednesday. So I'll be able to do an earlier episode maybe. So peace out, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Do not go away. I'll see you guys Wednesday, the 4th. Peace out, guys. See you guys then for another edition.